There's something good. There's something so pure, almost perfect, about moving toward reconciliation, about ending the separation that divide us and moving us toward oneness. It is in keeping with the discipline and philosophy of nonviolence, not just to speak the words of forgiveness, but to forgive in your heart. As participants in the civil rights movement, we were pressing for equal rights and equal justice, but the ultimate goal of nonviolent action is redemption and reconciliation. If we can finally end the conflicts between individuals, then we can end the conflicts between communities, between cultures, religions, and nations. And if we can end the conflicts between nations, then maybe, just maybe, we can transform the world. It was Gandhi who said, it is nonviolence or non-existence. Martin Luther King Jr. put it another way. If we cannot come together and live together as brothers and sisters, we will perish as fools. Thank you very much for this honor.
When I come to my senses, I started loving everybody. Senator Lewis, thank you for not having me put in jail. And thank you for forgiving me. You are my friend.
There are so many things, and I won't repeat them because most of you here know what makes this organization so special. This year, they embarked on a 12-country production of a TV drama series about soccer called The Team. Actually, football, if you'll allow me. I mean, if we're talking about 12 countries. The message is quite clear. In order to score points and win, the team must work together and overcome the differences between the players. And so they were thrilled to find someone doing this work here in the United States to honor today.
I work with kids from over 24 different countries, Muslims and Christians, Sunni and Shia, Hutus and Tutsis from North Sudan, South Sudan. And just last week when I was speaking to a group of high school kids about the Fujis, one of the students asked, well, aren't you worried that you won't have members on your team in a few years or so? And I looked at her, I was like, what do you mean? Is it because I'm a tough coach or that they would never want to play for me? And she's like, no, like what if there weren't any refugees anymore? And I kind of laughed and I was like, as long as there are wars, there'll always be refugees. And as long as there are wars, my work will never be done. So thank you for having me tonight. I'm honored to be here. Thank you, Your Majesty, for showing up. You're my hero. So.
And the reason I'm talking this way is because you have to be passionate about what you do. You have to have a spirit inside of you that you believe in the work you do when you're a peacemaker and you're trying to save lives.
Hi, first I want to say thank you so much to Search for Common Ground for this award and this honor. I'm very moved by it, especially when I understand the work of this organization and what it's trying to do to bring the whole world together. You can change the world by what you love and what you do and the choices you make every day.
I want to tell you that through the music, we see with the heart. And when we see with the heart, all the masks fall down. There's no Shia, there's no Sunni, there's no Christian, there's no Jew. There's oneness, a cosmic oneness.
Thank you so much for this award. I can't tell you how moved and honoured I am. Every single one of the major world faiths, working quite independently of one another, has evolved its own version of what's been known as the Golden Rule. Don't do to others what you would not like them to do to you. Or, in its positive form, always treat all others as you would wish to be treated yourself.
And then there is the choice, the crossroads, the path of light or the path of darkness. I choose the first. This path, the path of light, in the long run is most efficient and right choice than to live with hatred or be consumed with revenge. Also, I know that darkness can't drive up darkness. Only light and love can drive up darkness and hatred. In a world torn by violence and pain, by three things this world can endure: justice, truth, and peace, as Martin Luther King said. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Forgiveness will help you move forward away from the pain of the past. Instead of building walls of separation, let us build the bridges of understanding, respect, and love, and restore the trust. We need to activate our big open minds and hearts to be full of love and humanity and have bright future for all.